Hello, I am your 2016 presidential candidate, Michelle Hope Walker. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope that you're having a great day. Okay, this video here is talking about homelessness. I thank God that it never sets good with me that people are homeless. When I see homeless people on the street or, it burns my heart. It saddens my heart. It prompts me to action that we have to do something. There's too much money in America for anyone to have to be homeless. But it's about how our government views homelessness, if it's a priority, and then we as the people can help make sure it is a priority. You go to your city council meetings, your county meetings, or whatever your government makeup is in your city and town or area, and talk about the homelessness issue. Now, not just about, well, I'm tired of them, I want them up. No, not just from that standpoint, but I don't know if that standpoint helps you to help make sure they do something that helps the homeless people. Not that hurt the homeless people, but that helps the homeless people to get homes. I mean, that's the solution, is to get homes. Sometimes being mean and talking about everything else in relation to homelessness and dealing with homeless people, but they don't talk about getting them homes. It's like, hello? Get them homes. Everybody's situation is different. So you can't sit there and talk about, oh, well, they're lazy, they didn't get a job. No, you don't know their situation. You don't know what's going on. I've realized that people that are disabled are out there on the street. So they can't even work. So when you just tell them to go get a job, it's certain parameters and issues that they can't even do. And they should not be homeless. You all know I'm running for president, United States of America president, Michelle Hope Walker. And this is my key issue, is homelessness. When I hear them talk about they want to go to war with other countries because of how that country treats their people, I'm like, well, now, wait a minute, America. Really? Because we got homelessness in our own country. And you want to take our kids to go fight in another country because you're saying another country aren't treating their people right. Come back, America. Do some reflection. Because we got homeless people in America. We got people in America that our country, America, is not treating right. And that's just my challenge sometimes, when certain powers that be want to try to control other countries, and they have not yet got a control on this country. And when I say control, I'm not talking about, where they running people's life, but I'm talking about where the people in America feel safe and comfortable, where the people in America feel loved, where the people in America got health care, where the people in America got homes and food. Let's start at home first. Before we try to go save other countries. Again, I pray for other countries, whatever way we can do and help. But again, let's start at home first. That's like you and your household, you feeding everybody but people in your house. After a while, they're going to be like, well, wait a minute, don't we get a chance to eat? You take care of you, your family. At the same time, now you can be taking care of other people at the same time, or whatever the case might be. And I'm just giving this an example to America ready to take care of other countries and not taking care of business at home. Homelessness. And in the election year, a lot of times it's not a big issue. You know why? Because they feel like homeless people don't vote, or they feel like poor people don't vote. So a lot of poor people issues, low income people issues, and homeless people issues are not always really discussed or debated, which is sad because those are big issues. Because some of the other issues we're talking about, I'm like, okay, maybe they are important, but those people got homes. These people ain't even got a home. They've had to make their home on the street. And kudos to them because a lot of them have done a great job. They got a certain area of the street or area of land, and that's theirs. They keep it clean. They keep it organized. And they've done what they do what they do. And like I said, that's a blessing. Because again, I didn't grow up in an area where we seen homeless people on the street. I didn't grow up in an area, and I don't know what I thought happened to people if they ended up out on the street homeless. Or maybe I didn't even grow up knowing that people actually lived outside. Because I just grew up in a town that pretty much, it was a small town. Everybody took care of each other. I mean, somebody took that person in. I'm guessing maybe we did have homeless shelters. I don't even know. I mean, and so I have to say kudos to my town that, they put money in there to help take care of people. Because I did not grow up with seeing people living on the street, which is a blessing because that means we took care of folks. And I believe America as a whole, we can do that. That says something about us when we allow people to live outside on the streets and then we want to blame them for living outside on the streets. That's interesting. When really, if we look at this capitalistic society that likes to classify people, and and again, as this classification goes on to help marketing and businesses get more money, and also because they feel like they got to have somebody working in their businesses, so they got to brainwash somebody to feel that they're not going to be business owners and that they're going to only work for people all the time. They got to bring somebody with this theory, so that they can keep people working and running in this rat race. If I got to get more, got to get more, got to get more, got to get more. Now, again, nothing wrong with getting more, living the way you want to live. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying anything is wrong with that. We all got our own theories on, but I'm just saying I believe we all can agree that with all this money that's going through America's hands, our hands as a country, with all the tax money, you can just look at your check, look at how much all the tax money you paying. It's like it should be home to everybody. Because really, a lot of times when you look at the taxes you pay, you are contributing. You probably like, well, look, I am contributing. I'm giving my part to help people. So what we got to do is track what the government is doing with the money once they get the money. And that's where we can't clock out after we pay taxes. We can't clock out. But we got to now trace the money and find out, okay, what are you spending the money on? Because you got to remember, that's all of our money. We have to watch acting like we're outsiders of this government because we are not. It's government for the people, by the people. So that's all of our money. And so just like we clock the money in our homes, we need to be clocking the money with our government. Okay, wait a minute, you just bought what with what and why? Because there's homeless people in Australia. How much more money have you given to help these people get homes? We need more money in that area. And then overall, we just need to change also some of the American ideology that likes to pit people against each other. Poor versus the rich, and middle class versus the poor, and poor versus the home. I mean, all this class stuff, and all this crabs in the bucket that people trying to pull people down instead of help them up. Some people even got the theory that it's okay for people to be homeless. They even see that as a business and a commodity because it keeps shelters open. It keeps certain businesses going through that. Really, you all? I don't know, but I am never comfortable with seeing someone sleep on the street. I feel sorry for them. I feel like as America, we have let them down. I feel like it needs to be case managers out there on the street, not sitting in the offices, because also as president, I see myself taking inventory, making sure we take inventory of all these organizations that say they help the homeless, and to make sure they really helping the homeless. Because if we're giving you money to do certain things, how come you're not out here hitting these streets and helping to get these people off the streets? What is going on? Because we have to watch it. People write these great grants, somebody they gonna help this person, they gonna do this, and then they sit up in their little office, and now they got money to pay people, and they all sitting in the office, and ain't nobody going out getting the homeless people, ain't nobody getting out letting them know that hey, we can help you. It was basically just an organization set up for them to, I don't know what they doing, because they ain't helping nobody. And we just have to stay prayed up. And I know everybody has a story about, well, I know the person homeless and they don't look like they doing it. Again, you all, but we don't know everybody's story. We don't know the background story. So you just can't be too quick to judge. And you never know what situation you might be in. So we can't be too quick to just judge. But help. Sit down and talk to homeless people. Find out how they got in a situation if they're willing to share with you. Again, that's their personal business, so they might not even want to share it to you, especially if you ain't going to help them get no place. I mean, they sort of like, why? What am I going to gain by sharing with you how I became homeless and you're not going to help me? You just nosy and want to know why I became homeless. So we just have to stay prayed up. And the reason I mention that and I say it like that is because some people, again, like I said, this class thing, and some people think, well, I'm better than you, so I can treat you like this, and it's okay. And it's not ever okay to mistreat people. I don't care how high class you think you are, because y'all know my theory is no respect to persons. All of us. You respect everybody. You respect the person that's living on the street. You respect the person that's living in the mansion. You respect everybody. Nobody's getting a better respect because, oh, they got money and fame. Oh, I got to fall all over myself for them. No, you don't. And then you look at the person on the street, oh my God, they don't want to deal with them. Oh my God. Yeah. Really? Really? You better watch that, because God may help take you through an experience to help you to know how to deal with the person on the street. Because if that's you on the street, you know how people want you, how you would want people to deal with you and be more kinder to you. So we have to stay prayed up, because sometimes for some folks, they're going to have to go through some stuff to be able to really understand certain situations and to help them to be kinder to people. So again, the homelessness issue. So go to your meetings, your city council, your county, and ask, what are we doing for our homeless people? And if you are a town like my little town that I grew up in, we didn't see people living on the street. Now, with the economy has gone through so many ups and downs lately, I mean, I don't know. We still have towns like that don't just literally have no homeless people. We do, kudos, because you are a good example for the rest of America, because that means you're taking care of your people. If somebody get in a situation, you all are working together and helping to take care of people, make sure they got housing over their head, make sure they got food to eat, So God is good. So yeah, homelessness, like I said, I was coming home today and I just see, I don't know how many cases. It's like a, it's a lot of homeless people out there that literally don't have a home. Now, yeah, there are some people that are blessed. They are able to have the hotel money where they live in hotels, or maybe they're staying with people, or maybe they're in a shelter. But the only thing about the shelters, too, is that a lot of times homeless people don't go to shelters because they say sometimes they got bed bugs in them, or they're not safe, or there's some other issues going on. People steal their stuff, And it's sad that when you're already in a situation that people will mistreat you and do things to you, So, yes, homeless people steal other homeless people's stuff. I mean, it seems like everybody should be working together to help protect each other's stuff. But, again, I mean, it's the same thing that rich people steal other rich people's stuff. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, so, in that sense, I mean, that's just, no matter how much money you have or don't have, that I guess just happens, But, so that's the reason of sometimes not going to the shelter. So also we got to go to our meetings to talk about helping to make sure the shelters are safe. Make sure that they're spraying the shelters for bugs, constantly spraying. I don't know, maybe they got to spray every night or once a week. You wouldn't want to go a place where there's some bugs. So why you going, well, here, at least you ever here. No, not always. I mean, because evidently some of them are choosing rather to sleep outside with the outside bugs than the bugs inside the shelter. So I don't know. You figure. I don't know. But my key point is helping the homeless. Now, also, if there's a homeless person in your area, do whatever you can to help. And then whenever I'm helping somebody that's homeless or just helping somebody, period, whether they're homeless or it's just a situation they're going through and they need help with, if I'm able to help, I try to help, is talk to the people. Ask them what way you can help. Because sometimes people just throw homeless people things like they're throwing a person a bone or something, meaning they just give them anything and they didn't even ask. Maybe that person don't even want that. I know whenever if I have to change, if I'm buying somebody some food, I ask them, what do you want? Because I'm not going to just go in there and pick out what I think they want. No, I'm going to get them what they want if I have the money to get it. Because we have to watch that too, that attitude, that superior type attitude that some people have. Well, I would just be happy I did it. Really? Don't treat people like that. Don't do that. That's mean. Don't do that. If you need to, watch my video I got on love. I got a video out there about love. I got a lot of videos out there encouraging people. Because I really believe the word can make a difference. Encouraging people to treat people right. Talking about the issue of homelessness. Keeping it in the forefront. Letting people know that is a top issue in America. Right up there with justice and everything else. Because really they all tie in together. A lot of times we'll see where racism ties in with the homelessness a lot. As I was at a meeting out here in Los Angeles, at least the city of Los Angeles, it's not, there are a lot of blacks that live here in Los Angeles, but when they do the counts, it's still more of other races a lot of times than it is of blacks. So it's only a certain percentage of blacks. But when you count the number of homeless people in the city of Los Angeles, they're the highest number. Blacks are the highest number. So you're not that many. Blacks are not that many in the whole city of LA, but they're the highest number that are homeless. Something's not right with that picture. There's some racism somewhere in the job market or in some market. Because folks done tried to get jobs. Something's not right. I know that. Ties in with the justice issue. That a lot of times blacks are the first ones targeted. Other races running around doing all kind of stuff. But the blacks are the ones being watched. And whenever they do just the slightest of a thing, they're arrested and get the harshest time. And, again, I'm not for people committing crimes, no. But at the same time, I'm like, be fair and treat all people right. And like I said, studies and research, you do study and research yourself. A lot of times blacks are treated more harsh than any other race. Blacks cannot be doing nothing and get arrested. That's what's so. And then you know how that goes. Because once you end up in that system of being arrested, now whenever anything goes on, they coming back at you. And then now let's say that then you've gotten something where now you have to serve time and now you coming out to jail. They're not giving you no home when you come out of jail. And then some people can't go back with their family because some families are living in a certain type of housing that says they can't have a felon in their household or else they get kicked out. So now that loved one is getting out of jail and on the streets because they have nobody to stay with. So it's all connected. And so, I know all of us may have our certain issues that we stand more on than others, you know. So if you're standing on the justice issue, please keep standing on that issue. If you're standing on the job issue, please keep standing up on that issue, that they're fair in the job system. That everybody has a fair opportunity to get a job. We got to stop these biases and, you know, folks not wanting to hire certain folks for certain jobs, just all this other stuff. Because it does mess with people's livelihood on how they're able to make money to sustain themselves. I'm on all of the issues, actually. I'm for, you know, I'm just for people being happy and being able to give and, you know, have the opportunity to go after what they want to go after. But, you know, it's hard to go after something if you're homeless on the street. You got to watch your stuff. You can't go too far. Then you got to be at the certain places in line if you're going to go into the shelter or even to get food. You got to be at certain places and get in a certain line. So it's a whole system. It's just not as easy as some people think, you know. Because it bothers me the time when people just want to make it seem like, oh, it's so easy. They got all this help. I'd be like, well, you go down there and you be homeless for a couple of weeks and see how much help you get. You know, because you think it's so easy, and it's not all that easy. It needs to be more easier. We need to make it more easier for people to get help. And I don't believe that if we make it more easy for people to get help, then there'll be more people seeking help. I don't believe that. Because I truly believe that everyone wants to accomplish their goals in life, do what it is they want to do. They just need help. Some people just need more help than others to help make those goals and accomplishments come to pass. That's all. And yes, maybe there will be some that take advantage of the system, but you know what? We cannot not help those that really want the help by being focused on worried about that somebody's going to try to beat the system. The key thing is let's put more emphasis on trying to help people. So homelessness. And it can't just be a campaign issue for when people are running for office. Because a lot of times people running for office, you hear them talk about all kinds of stuff. Then when they get in the office, they don't even come down to the homeless area no more where all the homeless people are. They don't participate in certain things. Don't get me wrong. I know when you become elected, there's certain you got to now do the job of, you know, what you're in for. So you don't have maybe as much time to go, but still, send your folks down there. Keep your ear to the streets of what's going on so you can help. Okay, so I'm your 2016 presidential candidate, Michelle Hope Walker. And this video has been about homelessness and that how, you know, I just don't ever want to become comfortable seeing people sleep on the street. I want to always have a heart for them, a caring heart for them where I care about them. And I want to help them. And, you know, it helps me to continue to stand and attend the meetings, to speak up on their behalf. Because the money's there, you all. The money's there. Go look at your city budget, your county budget, and see what they spend money on. The money's there. It's just about us standing up saying, no, you don't need to give money to that. Give money to this to help homeless people. So it's like a pie, you all. And they cut up the pie and they divvy the pie up. We got to make sure that there's more money goes to homelessness. Okay, so I'm your 2016 presidential candidate, Michelle Hope Walker. And like I said, if you have people around that you know they're homeless, try to help them whatever way you can. I know for some people they're like, you know, well, I can't help everybody. Okay, well then I'm always like, reach one. Then just pick one that you're like, okay, whatever I can do to help this one, I'm going to always try to help. We all can do something. If we can just be such a loving, kind society. Loving and kind, helping people. Helping people. Okay, so you can watch all my other wonderful videos at youtube.com. Put in Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. Put in Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, and my channel should come up and watch all my wonderful videos. Also, Facebook, you go to facebook.com, put in Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, period, listen. That's Facebook. Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, period, listen. Tweet me at Hope_speaks. Hope_speaks. Or you can just call me. Area code 323-338-6580. You can call or text me. But help the homeless people in your area. Help speak up and stand up for the issues of the homeless. And let's end homelessness. Let's end it. Everybody to have a home. Everybody have a home. Don't ever get comfortable walking past somebody on the street, because they shouldn't be on the street. We got too much money in America. We should be able to help them. And there's money actually flowing out there to help them, but we got to help get the resources and find out where the money is. And we got to help make sure that, like I said, more of our tax money is going to help that, to help end homelessness. So it's up to us, you all. And I know not every issue is your issue, but pick an issue and then stand on that. Don't just be so focused on just you. But we also want to help others. But yes, take care of yourself and do what you do. But I'm just saying, also in the midst of all that, take some time. Take some time to help some other people. Okay. So God bless. Keep doing what God called and told you to do. Stay in prayer. Y'all know I'm a Christian. I'm not ashamed to say I'm a Christian. I love God and I believe in prayer, because prayer changes things. And so we pray for our government. We pray for America that as they prioritize certain things, our public officials prioritize things, they can see this thing of just letting people sleep outside like it's okay. It's not okay. We can provide homes. There's money there to provide homes. Don't let them tell you it's not there. No, there's money there to provide homes. But we got to make it a priority. Okay. So God bless. Keep doing what God called and told you to do. I'm your 2016 presidential candidate, Michelle Hope Walker. God bless.